Rebecca, you recommended a leash for Chloe, but the only way these walks work is off leash. Right, Chloe? She's getting better. Of course, I say that. Let me claim that conversation in Jesus' name. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Watch your words, buddy. Yeah, watch your words. Anyways. Indy 500. You know how they say everything's rigged. All the professional sports games, they're all rigged. They already know who's going to win. Probably the Kentucky Derby and all that's all rigged and shit. I don't know how they do it, but I've heard this from really reputable sources that all these NFL games and all this is all rigged. They already know who's going to win, and maybe even by how much and so forth. And I was watching the Indy 500 yesterday. It's the only sport I follow. The only race I watch is that one once a year. And Scott Dixon was winning. And then it was almost like somebody had paid him to, well, get to that point, then you got to do something to make yourself lose. So he goes on pit row and violates the speed limit and gets a lap penalty, which just you can't. At that close to that far close to the end of the race, you're done. You can't come back from that. Did he do it on purpose? Was he paid? Who knows? I don't know. But some guy from Sweden won. You know, what's Sweden got to do with anything? Sweden's supposed to be neutral, but now we know that Sweden is not neutral, but it's where all the bad guys hang out with their money. And that's why they've always acted like they were neutral, because they didn't want you to come in there and checking anything out. Because that's where all the bad guys are, hiding their money. So, I don't know. All I know is I'm alone and there's no dogs with me. That's kind of scary. Okay, let's... Coopy! Chloe! Cooper, what you doing? You just standing and staring like you do. You're so weird. It's hot out here. Hot. Okay. Good boy. Good girl, Chloe. Good boy, Oliver. They're coming out of the woodwork. Charlie's eyes. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know what to do about it. Well, I know what to do about it. I know what to do about it. But the idea of, and I claim this conversation in Jesus' name, them taking his eye out. God, that's horrible. Oh, just horrible. Just the thought of that is so horrible. Anyway, people are treating you like shit. I think it's time to speak up. I did that yesterday. I was merely pissed off about something. And I said a few sentences. Actually, I put it text. You know, people treating you like shit and you don't deserve it. It's like, fuck you, you know? You want to stay stupid? Stay stupid. Anyway. Clovis, hey baby. You're doing so good today. Crash. I don't know where Charlie's at. Yes, I do. Hear those little feet going. He doesn't seem to be clean this conversation, Jesus' name. In pain, but wow. Hear that turkey? He's gobbling here in Jurassic Park. Oh man. Yeah. Well, what's going on? What's happening? What's new? Just keep breathing, I guess. My only advice, just keep breathing. Some poor dude was on L.A. Marzulli's show today. L.A.'s kind of at the baby level of extraterrestrials and stuff like that. And he's wound up in religion. You can see the religion dripping off of him. Sad. Had a guy on there whose mother was just whacked out. I suppose demon possessed or Draco possessed or something for years and years and years, and he lived there the whole freaking time. Dear God. And he's so fucked up from it. And these med beds will cure him. We can cure ourselves. Yes, we know that. God has made that quite clear, but we've been so ripped off by the Draco and the Luciferians and linking up together and all that, that we really, we were outnumbered. We had no chance. So I think God is allowing these med beds and stuff like that to come forward to do what we can't figure out ourselves, because he wants us going on beyond money and beyond being healed. He wants us, he wants us to go on to, the kind of life we should have been living, like the Garden of Eden kind of life. And so he's going to allow some shortcuts. I do not think, well, I've said this a million times, we're not in the Revelation. People think we're in the 7 years where the Antichrist comes out at the 3.5 year. I don't think so. It ain't that bad. It's just, it'd have to be way worse than this, I would think, unless it's going to go that way. I can see how the mark of the beast would work, where they, because they're already saying if you don't have the jab or certain things, or certain whatever on your record, you can't buy or sell or travel. I could see where that might be the mark of the beast. I don't know. But, I don't know. There's just too many things that I really feel have to happen before we get into that. But that's fine with me. That means Jesus is going to come back. We're going to be changed into our spiritual bodies and blah, 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 But there's no need for Nasara. There's no need for money. There's no need for healing technologies. There's no need for med beds. There you go. If Jesus comes back, we're clean, healed, and perfect. Chloe, come on. Don't go over there. Come on, we're going home. So I'm really confused on that one. I'm hoping we're in for about 200 years of heaven on earth, where with those technologies we can live young and healthy, and money's just not an object, and be able to pursue and be what we're supposed to have been all along. That's what I'm hoping for. But anyways, it's fine. Memorial Day. Banks should be closed today, so have a good day.